Well, I mean, I could open a store without going into business, but it'd be a lot easier if I knew what the fuck I was doing.
Well, I couldn't see. Sorry.
Lights gone.
Yeah,
Wonder.
light. That's how worky.
You know, you like, hey, make sure you don't hit my fucking.
Yeah, I fucking know. I know.
And then what happens?
I hit it.
Yeah, you keep hitting your fucking.
Shut up.
Yeah, Little bitch, shut up.
You know what?
Little bitch, shut up. I got a drug test, a piss in a cup.
Let me get shot.
I go to a strip club, pick up a slut. Oh. Bitch, I'm stuck in a rut because I got no money.
I know why I'm rapping, but the shit ain't funny.
I got money, but it's really just some blow money.
You can't save money 3 times, man.
Or some hoe money.
4 times.
Or some weed money.
5 times.
Or some food money.
6
Or some gas money.
7 times.
And then go to the glove and get some me some honey.
8.
11, so I think you think I am funny. God damn this. I hate myself. Turn the lights off. Whoa. Baby, turn them lights on. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
I turn them back up, girl, don't be a hoe.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing?
Let's get out this fucking hole.
This is it day or night?
I can't tell. I've been hearing zombies the whole time. Let's just leave. Daytime.
It's daytime, boys. Perfect timing. We are gods.
Why do I keep hearing shit?
Hold on. Oh, I opened chat. Get into view.
Oh.
No. You two. Look at us. Look at this duo. Tell me something that's better.
You know what? I'll tell you what's better. This duo with a couple.
Oh!
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'll beat your ass and I'll beat your mama's ass afterwards.
Whoa.
Trust.
Whoa.
I'm not talking abuse. I'm talking I'll clap them cheeks.
What?
Skeleton, I'll beat your. How'd you do that so quick? What the fuck?
Dude, I used to be a speedrunner. Don't worry about it. Okay, but I'm not good anymore. I need to play on PC now. I can't do console anymore.
Bitch ass spider. I'll show you
I
my.
just hit you on accident.
I have arachnophobia, but I'll give you some human phobia, bitch. Little hoe.
Female phobia.
I had crippling depression.
How do I drop this fucking thing? Oh wait, settings. Give me a second, guys. Controller.
Alright, come here, bitch.
Is it X? No. Why would X and circle be spots? Can I not set my own control stuff? Shut up.
Alright, so this is a podcast, right?
I believe so, yes.
Well, something like that. Zombies, bro. There's just so many fucking mobs.
Zombies.
I can't get away. Can't get fucking away from them.
You know what? No, not build. We go. Why don't we just? I'm 2 hearts. You're 3. Oh, bumblebees. Oh, wandering trader. Fuck you.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Oh God. Run.
A bumblebee. Alright, so what are we talking about today?
Alright, if I don't die. So everyone's seen it. Everyone's seen the videos, streams. Everyone's talked about it. Unrecord, the FPS body footage video game coming out on Steam that you are currently able to wishlist. What do you currently know about that?
Well, I've seen a trailer so far on it, and all I've seen is it's, obviously body cam gameplay. Obviously I can't really say much more than that. You know, there's a few games that I can kind of like relate it to, but it's not the similar play style. It's kind of just got the same idea to it.
Yeah.
You know, like police or like tactical. You know, they're very tactical. Like when I say tactical, I'm not talking like Rainbow Six Siege or like Call of Duty or nothing like that. I'm talking about like you gotta for real think like you're a police officer or you're a SWAT team or this or that, whatever. It looks like one of those games. And it looks really cool, but my only concern with it is this, like, you know, if you don't know what we're talking about, I would recommend going to watch the trailer or the gameplay that they released of it, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about, or not. You know, who knows? I could be tripping. You know, I have had a few shots, but but you know, I feel like I've had this idea for a while. Oh, look at that, man! It's all sparkly and shit.
Oh shit! Look at that, man! Out on the island. Look at you go.
What was it called? What was it called? Unrecord?
Yeah, Unrecord. Oh.
Okay. Okay, there he goes. But so it's body cam footage, essentially. You know, it's a game. You play the game. You shoot people. You know, you make calls to dispatch and stuff like that. You do this and that. It's, you know, it's a simulator. But it's all body cam footage, and the movement in it is very realistic. You know, it's very real life like. You know, if it was really a body cam, honestly, it almost looks like a movie. Well, like the trailers I've seen, it looks like it's a real body cam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My only issue is, how are you going to implement that into a controller, or how are you going to implement that into you're a fucking bitch? How are you going to implement that into a mouse and keyboard? You know, like how, bitch.
Oh my god, dude.
But yeah, how are you gonna actually implement that look into the game? I was talking with Unholy about this a little bit earlier before the podcast. When it comes to games like being announced and released, you know, they always have that E3 footage and that gameplay that just looks super stupid amazing, gets everyone to pre-order it. It's stupid crazy, whatever, and it's all hype. But then the game's actually released and it's nothing like E3 released, you know? Like, my favorite example is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 1 at E3, when that was released, it looked stupid amazing. Like, the gameplay that they released, that would be more than acceptable for a PS5, Xbox Series X, or for, you know, a newer PC game. That footage that they released, that gameplay that they released, that would be way more than acceptable for nowadays in 2023. And that game was released, I don't know how long ago, because there was Watch Dogs, Watch Dogs 2, then Watch Dogs Legion, so it was a while ago that was released. But then when it actually released, the gameplay, you know, it was still a good game, but it didn't meet the expectations that we were led to believe. And so I feel like that's what they're gonna do with the new game.
Yeah, like basically, the whole thought is, how are you gonna put the controls of the gun, the camera,
yes,
the
like
movement, the dispatch, everything. I mean, maybe on PC, but my main points are you have WASD shift as your movement and sprints, and then you have your mouse as your camera or your weapon. If you have it as the gun, how the hell are you gonna use the camera? And if you have it as the camera, how the hell are you gonna use the gun? Like, arrow keys? Fuck no. And on a controller, like, you're just gonna move the fucking gun around or camera with a D-pad? No, thank you.
See, how I see it going is they're either gonna really dumb it down, or they're gonna make it very animation based, to where if you move the camera this way, it's gonna have this arm flailing this way, you know? I feel like it's either gonna be animation based, or they're just gonna dumb it down.
If it's animation based, I will be very disappointed.
That's your shot, by the way.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Well, you know, this may not be the local bar, but bitch, I call this the Classified Tavern.
What is this? Starry, huh?
Fucking Sierra.
It's the evil corporate franchise trying to take over everything.
You realize this is the same company that makes Sierra Mist? It's just
When was
rebranded.
the last time you seen 7-Up?
It's just, bro. What? I bought 7-Up last week. Oh my! But so look, so when Starry, so obviously I'm a big TikTok user and I'm very disappointed in that, I'm very disappointed that I use TikTok. So I used to despise TikTok, and then I was dating this one girl, and she's like, "You gotta get TikTok." I was like, "Fine, I'll download it, whatever." And then I was like, "Damn, I'm kind of hooked." But when Starry released, I was seeing it all over, and I'm like, "Though that's the same thing as Sprite and Sierra Mist." Well, come to find out, Starry, it literally is Sierra Mist. It's just rebranded. What, you don't like the fucking Elijah Craig?
Dad, no, not that.
It's Sierra Mist.
Starry is not a good chaser. Oh.
Well, I could have given you a Mountain Dew.
Well, that would have been preferred.
Well,
when did I crouch? Oh, when I dropped my controller.
Yeah, that's about when.
Yeah, probably Jim Bob Doe.
Well, you know, I did just take a shot, but, you know, I'm a little bit more of an alcoholic than you, so.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. See, here's the difference between you and me. I'm 20.
Speaking of alcohol and drugs and that topic, that is our next topic.
That's our next.
That is our next topic. So yeah, let's dive more into that.
Well, so let me continue then. See, the difference between you and me is, I'm 22. So the difference is I can walk into a store and just get some, you know.
Of course.
I mean, that's about it. But what else do you want to touch on? What do you want? What do you want to touch on?
Marijuana.
What about it?
That's just great. Makes everyone feel nice.
Well, not necessarily. How about you want to touch on that?
Yeah. God.
What the?
Damn it! Why me? Oh, you.
Was that me?
Yeah, that was you.
Bruh.
Oh, I know what that was. That was the drowned. You know what? I'm gonna get it. Oh, I'm gonna die. Die. Okay, I killed him. I'm at 1 heart. Wait, where are you? Oh, you're over there.
Well, so we can touch on that though. Should we make a little cavern again? Just to touch on some subjects and then.
I need to find
the
wood.
Go up there.
Oh, over here.
Come to me.
Hold on, I need to gather all the wood and stay here.
That looks like a perfect place for us to chill.
Stuff. God damn it! Go! Where are you? I forgot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, come to me. You see that mountain to your right? We're going up there. See that little cabin there? Yep.
Alright, but yeah, continue.
So you said marijuana makes everybody happy. That is not true.
That's not what I meant. I meant it makes me happy.
Okay.
And for most users, but there is a decent amount that. Oh my god, that looks weird.
I still want to touch on that though, cause I'm curious, cause I have people that I talk to and I hang out with that they can't smoke weed because it sends them into a panic attack or this and that, and obviously I don't that doesn't happen to me, and I just don't understand why. You know what I mean?
Really, I'm thankful for it because it's so useful. Like, it's really not like something you should. I have learned that it is not something you use if you don't have your shit together. You gotta get everything under control before you actively use it.
If you abuse it, I mean, if you ain't got your shit
I'm not saying abuse it. Like, I don't even abuse it. I control myself on that.
I wouldn't say abuse it. I would just say use it more often than not. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna use it more often than not, you need to get your shit together. But I mean, if you don't, I could recommend it using like once a week. just to like have that zen day, you know.
Yeah.
But what I see, like, obviously this isn't really a good topic to necessarily talk about on this podcast, just because you and I can't relate to it. But I've always been curious, like, I don't know what it is about the weed or this or that, because like some people, it's not even just weed. It's like flower sends them into a panic attack, but wax doesn't, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know what the deal is, because and some of these people that I've hung out with, you know, nowadays they get panic attacks from it. But I remember back in high school, we was toking up like crazy. You know what I mean? But nowadays they can't smoke it anymore, because if they smoke it, they get sent into a panic attack and this and that. It's like, I don't understand where that stems from, you know?
I mean, most people know by now that I am a high school dropout. I have a full-time job. I make an okay amount of money, because I sadly can't do YouTube. I don't get enough views. YouTube doesn't like me. But that's a whole video for itself.
Ah, fuck! What the hell?
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, and I died.
I guess, fuck us. You know, we can't just have a...
You know what? You can gather that stuff. I'm gonna sit here and chill.
Alright.
But... what was I talking about before we were so rudely interrupted?
Oh my god. We were talking about marijuana.
Well, I mean, I know, but what did I say last? Oh, you're fucking dead.
You have a job. Full time.
Oh yeah, I'm
you make
full-time job. I was a high school dropout. But I remember what's up, bud? I remember in high school, we would always just walk out to this path into the forest and just constantly smoke, or we would just really step right outside and start smoking. You know what? Fuck you, zombie. I want to, you know what? We all know what it's like. We've all done it. We've all tried it. We all have our opinions on it. We are just two individuals who happen to have a similar opinion on such object.
A very similar opinion on such herbology.
Herbology, yeah. That's the correct term. I study a lot in herbology.
You can call me a scientist.
Yeah. Oh hey. It's where we came from. It's where we started. I feel safe.
Wait, where you at?
Where we started.
That's where we started. All right, you got any dirt? No, I can grab some dirt. Fuck.
I can just boom. I have some. Get in here.
Where you at? All right, over here somewhere. All right, just so we can fucking talk about at least.
It's nighttime. We have to wait till day, man. It's just too crazy.
Well, I just want to talk about at least one topic or two, and before we get into like some gameplay. You know?
I know that's just crazy.
Like I was hoping we could just walk around.
All right. So. Enough on that subject. YouTube hates it enough already as it is, especially on the live recording. So enough on that. The next subject it's very out of the blue, and it's a completely different game. But like No Man's Sky.
Okay, what about it? I love that game.
What happened at launch versus what happened now?
Did you play it at launch at all?
I did not. I played it roughly 4 or 5 years after launch.
So that No Man's Sky, wow, that's something I haven't really talked about in a while. No Man's Sky. When they first announced it, that was supposed to be like the game of the century. You know what I mean? Because they were advertising you could go to different galaxies, to different planets. Like, you know, every galaxy.
Yeah, it was supposed to be huge.
It was huge, and you could play with friends and this and that. And see, the thing with No Man's Sky is they promised all these things, and now let me jump to 2023 real quick, right? 2023, nowadays that we have it, everything that No Man's Sky, the people that were making it, everything that they promised, nowadays in 2023 we have it. And No Man's Sky nowadays is a great game. It's a great game.
Of course, yeah, I play it nowadays. I have roughly 40, 50 total hours on record across 2 different accounts.
And they're still updating it.
Yeah.
I don't know when their last update was, but
Actually, I don't know how much we played on PlayStation.
we played a little bit when like, so I got you.
That was a long time. That was on my dad's account, bro.
I made you play it because that's when they first introduced like base building. Like, this is how bad, like that's how minimal the launch was. We'll get back to the launch of No Man's Sky. They promised all these things. Like, they promised everything that we have in 2023. The thing is, when they released it, they didn't have anything that they promised. And now, that is partially, again, I say partially, to blame the developers. And I'd say 75% to blame the developers.
Yeah.
The other 25% I give to the people that wanted the game. And excuse me. The reason why I don't... There's a witch nearby.
Sorry, burp funny.
Sorry, liquor does that to you.
Sorry, I'm childish.
So, fuck, what was I saying? What was the last thing I said?
75%, 25%.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so 75% the developer's fault of the game flopped at beginning. 25% the people that wanted the game. And the reason why I don't give 50% to the people that wanted the game is because the developers gave in to the people that wanted the game. You notice this a lot nowadays. Like, recently, you get all these big developers. They're releasing these big, these big name games, right? And everyone is pushing them. Release it now, right?
Yeah, everyone expects it on
Right?
exact demand.
This is why I'm willing to wait for GTA 6.
Yeah, like GTA 6 can take another fucking 10 years.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a shit as long as it's a good game. Everything is just marketing now.
But again, that's why I only give the people that want the game 25%, is because the people making the game, they gave in to the people that wanted the game.
Yeah,
they had all these promises, and as of 2023 they fulfilled those promises, but at launch they didn't have shit in the game. Like, it was kind of cool for 2 hours, but there was nothing in the game. There was nothing to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after a few updates, like I remember there was a couple updates, and I was like, yeah, I'm still not intrigued. They added a couple things, yada yada yada. But then they added base building, and they added. Once they added base building, that's when the game really picked up.
Yeah, speaking of base building, that's pretty much the point that I started actually playing, because that was roughly that many years after, and it was alright. Like, they had freighters by that point too that I started playing. And I exploited the fuck out of it. You could just destroy the freighters 24/7, no consequence, and make fucking 100 million fucking units off of it.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude. And because I got everything I fucking wanted and everything in the game, I didn't bother with any story. I don't even think there was much story developed at that time.
There was.
There was at that time.
I did the story.
I know at launch there wasn't really much story developed. I know there was a little bit, but not much at launch. But because I had fucking that much money, credits, units, whatever you want to call it, I just got tired of the game.
Credits received.
Units received. But yeah, I just had so much that I got tired of the game, because I could get anything I wanted. I could get any ship, any fucking... It was just boring.
See,
sorry, I
go ahead.
a long point. But however many years later, after I got my PC and stuff, shut up, witch. I bought it again for the second time. Believe it or not, for the second time, I bought it.
Oh, you bought it for the PC? I thought you already had it.
No, I bought it.
Shit.
For the second time because I trusted it that much. I was like, this shit is gonna be the best experience of my life, and god damn it, it was.
Well, goddamn, No Man's Sky in 20. Honestly, I think our next video should be some No Man's Sky.
I've had you over here before.
To play the VR?
Yeah, to play the VR. That shit was sick.
Honestly, VR as a whole needs work, but for that type of game to be in VR, holy hell, was it cool.
The amount of attention to detail, let alone.
See, I can't lie, my favorite game in VR was Skyrim, but
I have yet to play that.
You haven't played VR in Skyrim? Oh my god.
I'm wanting to buy VR on Steam. I'm wanting to buy Skyrim VR on Steam so that I can play it for YouTube videos. Spoiler.
Well, so I got, when PS4 was out, when they first released the PS4 VR, I bought the PS4 VR, and the first game I bought was Super Hot. And the Super Hot VR isn't as good as like just the regular Super Hot, I'm not gonna lie. But the second game I bought was VR Skyrim, and I thought, okay, this is just me something whatever. Because honestly, this is when PlayStation first really, it was their first VR. I didn't have high hopes for it, but I found myself when I put that headset on, and like obviously it wasn't great graphics, it was Skyrim graphics, but like, god damn it, it felt so immersive. It was like, I am Dragonborn.
For any of those who are listening, watching, whatever have you, be it, I have not seen anything about the VR. I haven't even gotten the whole playthrough, but I have a decent amount of hours in Skyrim. I've played it a lot on
the main story?
I have. I got about halfway through it
before
I just started doing my own thing and just fucking around.
Oh lord.
I mean, you knew how it was. It was back on PS3 Skyrim.
Okay, I suppose.
Yeah, you knew how it was.
Yeah.
I was a little bit younger. I just constantly fucked around. I was like, oh, cool story. I'll do this for a bit.
You weren't really much of a mission type of. When you were younger, you weren't really much of a mission
player. I want to do what the fuck I want.
You're more of an explorer.
Yeah. I don't want, dude, like, right off the bat, I just wanted to go straight to Whiterun because I knew that was the best place on earth.
Not gonna lie though, when the game released on PS3, I remember our dad got it, and Dad, he likes to play his games a certain way. He went straight Khajiit. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a cat stealth player, do my thing, whatever. And I remember I got home from school one day, and like, I've heard of Skyrim. I was watching trailers of it. And I remember I didn't know what the release date was because I didn't know to look up. I didn't know you could look up release dates back then. Keep in mind I was in elementary school when Skyrim released. You were a baby.
I know.
But I remember one day I got home from school and Dad was playing Skyrim, walking around Whiterun. I'm like, what is this game? And he's like, this is Skyrim. And I'm like, no fucking way. Like, I need to hop on it ASAP. Like, this
Let me get that.
And you know what's crazy? It's just like Minecraft. You know how we're playing Minecraft now?
Yeah.
Skyrim is one of those games where I can go back once a year and play it for a month straight.
Speaking of Minecraft, we played this shit when we were kids, just like this, split screen, and it was probably his worst experience of his life, but it was one of my favorites. That shit was fun as hell.
You sure about that?
Minecraft back then.
Are you sure about playing split screen was fun?
You remember how much I was a fanatic of fucking Minecraft, dude?
Do you remember?
This shit was it was my favorite game for a while.
I could expose you.
Don't you dare. You do not do that to a fellow YouTuber.
Alright, I won't do that. I'm sorry.
I could also expose you. Do not worry about that.
On gaming?
Yeah.
Just in the gaming world, you can expose me?
In the gaming world, I could. Don't get into that. Don't get into it. It's a live podcast.
Look, I won't expose you. I kind of want to hear it, though.
No, I don't want. No, it's a live podcast. But going back to console games.
Okay.
2K versus EA.
What about it? There's no fucking debate.
Explain that. Explain your reasoning about no debate.
All right.
Why is that?
See, you're way too young to have played.
Alright, keep in mind, I have only played, let's see.
Oh,
I have played a fair amount of Madden, not as much as he has. He was like a Madden geek.
Oh man,
And 2K, I've only played, what was it, 3 separate years of 2K that I've even tried.
Madden, I was considering going like signing up for the tournaments. I was serious.
Yeah, this dude was top ranked 0% for, what was it, 2 years straight?
Well, so for Ultimate Team, from Madden 18 to Madden 22, I was ranked in the top 0%. And that it sounds backwards, but it's like it goes from it's kind of like golf, you know, like you want the lowest score. The top 0% was pretty much, it's such a high classification that not even 1% of the game, like not even 1% of the player base makes that.
I'm just gonna say this for him because I know he's not even thinking about it in his mind. The only reason he's regressed is because of how shitty of a company EA is.
Oh, yeah. Like Madden 22, I got to the top 0%. But Madden 23, like I tried getting it, like I have a 94 overall. Like,
it seems so great with this, with the passing is so cool. Everything's so defined.
Well. Hold on.
That's what I mean.
Hold on. Madden 23 is trash. Like, let's get that out of the way. But they did improve on the passing. I love it personally. I love the passing. And the defense, they greatly increased the defensive awareness. Like, it's not great, like, you can still cheese the fuck out of the defense, but in general, like, the defense got better.
I got just a couple of things to say right off the bat. I'm gonna get my cursor right off your eyeball, by the way. So, in Madden 23, yeah, the passing's cool. I like it too, it's alright, but you know it's lackluster compared to what a multi-billion-dollar company could do with that mechanic. That mechanic's so much better.
See, the thing is...
Hold on. I got a few more.
Okay.
Few more.
I got you.
So, like, yeah, I'm decent with the passing. I mean, because I've pretty much... Alright, so we were literally just looking at it before the live stream. I have over 700 hours in Madden 22.
I have about 130 in Madden 23 on PS5.
Yeah, on Madden 23, I have about 30. But, like, I play now with him, like, exhibition with him from time to time. Like, every time he visits or I visit him. But, like, after practicing for a bit, I get good, but that first game is just horrible. We witnessed that today ourselves. That game was horrible.
Oh, that one that you played Ultimate Team?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, it wasn't that you played horrible, it's that my team's a 94 overall while everyone else is a 99.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's Ultimate Team. If you played Play Now, you probably would have dogged them.
The reason being is Madden 22. You can have a 90 overall team and go against a 99. I will beat your ass.
You can still cheese like a motherfucker.
I hate cheesing. I am against cheesing. Like, yeah, I have my cheese plays, but I pull them out once a half.
See, 23, you can cheese, but it's not as it's not. So like in Madden 22, if you were to, so. For folks that don't play Madden at all, when we say cheesing, it's referring to like people that run the same play or the same few plays that are like one play touchdowns, you know, to where if you do this and you do this and you do that, it'll pretty much break the defense. And now people will say, oh, that's just an excuse, just play it better. Like, no, it literally, like, you can ask any pro, you can ask developers, it literally breaks the defensive AI. And that's why people will run the same play over and over again. So that's what we call cheesing. But the difference between 2022 and 2023, the Maddens, is in 2022, if you got a cheese play that works, that will work every fucking time. What I do like about Madden 23 is that there will be cheese plays where, let's say you got a 99 Randy Moss, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker should catch everything. In 2022, he would catch everything. In 2023,
Cover 2 man.
fuck no!
Wait, what was it? It was man blitz.
You're tweaking. No!
What
You're
was
tweaking.
It was something. It was man coverage something. That was a
For
godly defense.
For which game?
For 23.
23? 23?
Man blitz.
I don't condone this, but if you want a really...
So you know your gain is loud as a motherfucker.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know my gain is loud as a motherfucker. Look, Madden 23, if you want a good defense... Well, not a good fucking defense, but if you want a defense that works...
A mama's credit card defense.
Well, yeah. If you want a really good team, you go into your mom and dad's room, and whoever is the breadwinner, your mom or your dad, you go into their wallet and you steal their card, right? And you enter those numbers in, and you put like $200 into Madden, and then, and only then will you be good at the game.
Connect back.
You gotta just go up next to it.
Oh, it's touchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Excuse me, we had some technical difficulties.
Alrighty. Well, we should be back now.
Yeah, we're back.
Alrighty. So. Fuck. Alrighty. So what I was saying is, if you aren't a child and you are a full-blown adult playing Madden 23, the way to get good at the game is you go to the side of the street and suck off the nearest person for $20 to buy Madden Cash and buy a pack.
And you know, it's only funny because it's fucking true.
You do that about 20 times, and not only are you gay, but you are top, I don't know, probably 40%.
Dude, it's really stupid because, like, they'll release a new promo. What the fuck was that?
Did you hear that at the mic?
Yeah. Was there turn the lights on. Is there a cat or something in my closet? Is there a cat in my closet? Oh, hold up. Take your headphones off.
No, I was aware of that.
Is there a cat? What the fuck? That wasn't my bond, was it? Oh, I mean, tobacco.
We already touched on, no. No way, that was just the lighter. That was so much noise.
How the
The only thing on the ground is the lighter.
But what caused it to fall? Is my room haunted?
Yes.
Are all my dead semen child fucking... Are all my could have been children haunting me?
How many times did you come on your grinder?
I've never come on my grinder. But I bet
Hey, speaking of which, it's 420 right now.
I bet you got a fucking profile on Grindr though.
Grinder? Oh. I'm not.
Do you even know what Grindr is?
Yes, I know where it is, but I've never used it. I've used Tinder.
What is Grindr?
I've used it.
Tell me what Grindr is.
A much more explicit Tinder.
No.
Wait, is it not?
No.
Oh, then I must not. I've never even decided to look into
Grindr is for gay men.
Oh! I did not know that. Grindr gives off a lesbian impression.
She'd call it Pegger.
Alright.
What's the next topic?
Yeah.
Did we finish the last topic?
I mean, we can call it Dunzos.
We went like...
We went so far off topic that there's no returning
we
to
took
that.
like 5 different side trains.
Yeah, so, alright, going back to like console games, here's a very good one.
Okay.
Dying Light
What about it?
versus
Versus
Dead Island.
which
They
one?
are They are making a brand new one.
It's released.
It's released?
It's released. Have you seen gameplay on it?
I have not.
Oh, dude, they
Do
have.
I look it up and show it in the vid later on?
There's a new system. So you know how like Madden has the hit system, the new hit system or hit everything system. Dead Island released it's called the flesh system or something like that.
All I know is that Jacksepticeye is happy to drop kick people again.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Well,
I would be too. That shit's the best mechanic. Is it the same animation? Because I think I saw the new one and it looks kind of the same.
Well,
I'm not sure.
You know, Dead Island and Dying Light are made by the same people.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's the same people.
They really stepped it up by doing Dying Light.
But here. Well, so here's the thing.
All right. So my bad. Keep that thought. Just really quick. In my personal opinion, Dying Light is better than the original Dead Island.
Have you played the original Dead Island?
I have. On PS3.
Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide?
Yes. I played the fuck out of Riptide.
Oh, dude, I love Dead Island 1. That shit was so good.
I played Dead Island 1 for probably 10 hours, but Riptide, I probably have like 100 in that bitch.
See, I don't know if I was misled, because I didn't really look too deep into it, because I was really hyped for Dead Island 2 when I heard about it. But then I watched this one video and it was like, you know how Dead Island, the originals were like really wide open maps, but you had different sectors? You know? Well, apparently, according to this one video that I watched, now I need to do some more research myself before I buy the game.
Yeah.
And by the way, I've seen nothing but positive reviews about the game.
I haven't seen jack shit. That clip that I saw about drop kicking, it may have been the original Dead Island. I didn't even pay much attention to it.
Oh, dude. You need to look at it.
It was just a YouTube short, so it was like 10 seconds long. I didn't pay attention.
You know what? Fuck the branch we were on. Let's talk about the system I was talking about. So you know how Madden had that hit everything system?
Yeah.
They brought that new hit stick system? Well, it's kind of the same thing how they brought like a new feature to the game. Dead Island 2 released, I think it's called like the Flesh system or something like that.
The Flesh system, okay.
It's just supposed to make the game super fucking gory.
Do you know the engine it was released on?
I have no idea.
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, just look it up.
Do you know the official title of the game?
Dead Island 2.
It's just Dead Island 2.
I think it's Dead Island 2. Yeah, because it was Dead Island Riptide. This is Dead Island 2.
Oh yeah.
So while you look that up, I'll talk about the Flesh system. So.
No, Unreal 5.
It's Unreal 5?
Dude, alright, our first topic, Unrecord, that was made on Unreal 5.
So while I talk about the Flesh system, just look up some photos of Dead Island 2. Just look, don't look at no videos. I'll just talk about the Flesh system.
I'll look at photos, yeah, I'll Google some photos.
But the Flesh system is supposed to be like crazy gory, crazy bloody, like, I don't know. It's supposed to have like crazy animations, like to where you can grab a zombie and like you can literally punch through the skull and like you just punch through their fucking skull.
Oh, dude.
Or somebody could whip their hearts out.
The graphics
or
look insane.
That's what it looks really good.
Dude, alright, I'm sorry. I wasn't even planning. I'm not even trying to branch off into this topic, but Unreal 5, dude. That shit's insane. I've seen multiple projects off of that, and everything just looks so beautiful.
You know that's what Hell Let Loose is on, right?
I thought that was 4.
No, I'm pretty sure that's 5.
Because I thought 5 came out. Wait, when did Hell Let Loose release?
I have no fucking clue.
Hold on, I Google.
I swear Hell Let Loose is on Unreal 5.
Let me see.
I love how we got no fucking back. I mean, it's a cool background, but it's like we're not doing nothing.
Unreal 4.
It's Unreal 4.
Unreal 4.
All right, well, it's still fucking good for a war game.
I'm gonna do a little bit more research before I make that final answer. All right,
so Dead Island 2, like, see, the only reason why I didn't buy it right away, is so remember when I said like the original Dead Islands, they were really big sectors, right?
Yeah.
From the one video that I watched, they kind of explained it as it's kind of like you go from point A to point B. You know what I mean? In a small sector, but there's a lot more
Alright,
sectors.
so yeah, alright. My bad to cut him off, but
No, you're
it
good.
is Unreal 4. I checked it. Hell Let Loose was 2021. Unreal 5 is 2022.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, I honestly thought Unreal 5 was 2023. I am a little late. Just a little bit. Maybe by, let's see, a year.
I think this is your
I
first
am
time.
a year late.
This is your first time streaming on a PS5 too, right? Well, this video is being recorded on a PS5.
Yeah. This is my first time ever doing. I mean, besides saving clips on bed.
You do a little bit of talking. I gotta go blow my nose because these allergies got your boy fucked up. Classified Psycho out for a couple seconds.
We will get back to the original topic as we were trying to not branch off too far.
What was that topic again?
Dying Light, Dead Island.
Which one's better?
Yeah, like
Okay.
what makes it better and shit.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep them busy. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm a YouTuber after all.
Give yourself a little shout out.
Give myself a little shout out. All right. If you guys look up at Real Unholy, capital R, capital U, capital H, you will find my channel. You can go ahead and subscribe, watch, click the bell. And if you're here because of me, go ahead and subscribe to my boy Classified Psycho. There's no reason not to. Classified Psycho Gaming, my bad. There's a Classified Space Gaming. Don't forget that. And his @ is @DioNation Gaming. DIO Nation Gaming.
I'm planning on changing all that.
He will change that, but I guarantee it will be 3 months after this.
Once I get settled in here.
Alright, so 5 months after this.
Motherfucker. Give it a month.
A month.
If you really want to do this shit with me, give it a month.
Give it a month. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Alright, you got his word live? Alright.
Alright, so Dying Light versus Dead Island.
Yeah. Which do you think is better? And why do you think that is better? And what makes the other worse?
Let me ask you a question. Are we talking about Dying Light 2, versus Dying Light, or
Alright, so we have Dying Light and Dying Light 2. Alright, I'm talking about what we have experienced. We have both experienced the Dead Islands and Dying Lights, except for the new Dead Island. So the two.
So compare the two games besides the new Dead Island.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we have pretty much no experience with that. But that shit does look dope. I'm excited to play it.
Do you have immediate opinions on it? Like, can you talk about it right away? Because I need to think about it.
I remember very little about Dead Island, but now that you said that they were made by the same people, I actually recognize it. Because think about the start when you get into the safe zone.
There's a lot of similarities.
Similar, yeah.
There's a lot of similarities.
I never noticed that until you literally just now pointed that out. But
I think they're both made by Techland or something like that. I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's not my shit, but like.
Let me know if you want a Modelo ese.
Okay.
It's Modelo time, fool.
But pretty much, I was not very young, but I was pretty young when I played. My bad, I'm burping. It's coming out from nowhere.
I was young when I played Dead Island.
Yeah, I was also very young when I played Dead Island. But I did play both of them, not the Dead Island 2. But I also beat the first Dying Light, and I also have probably not much experience, a few hours of experience thanks to this guy right here.
But you watched me a lot. I let you play quite a bit.
Yeah, you let me play a decent amount. You let me get a few missions, glide around. The gliding, that's just dope, but I feel like, alright, my opinions on the second Dying Light, I get what they were trying to do, but I feel like they this is very controversial, but I feel like they went a little too overboard.
With Dying Light 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they
So,
went too overboard.
How about instead of comparing Dying Light and Dead Island?
Hold on. Before you get into that, let me just say my things about Dead Island real quick.
Okay.
The very little I remember about it. It was very fun, and I remember just like everyone else. Don't worry, he's getting his sneezes out of the way. The allergy. It is spring season. But yeah, just like everybody else, my favorite thing is drop kicking zombies. That was the best thing about it. And really, the only reason why I like Dying Light more is because of the parkour. And I don't remember. I remember completing the storyline to Dead Island, but I don't remember a single thing about the story except for the very beginning, like 2% of the story
Of Dead Island?
Dying Light, that was like almost 4 years ago that I completed that. And
You never did the DLC though. What the fuck was that?
was that the door? Or was that the game?
Hold on, I'm gonna go check.
But Dying Light, the only reason why I liked it more was because of the parkour. And I'm sorry, big dude is checking out the haunted house real quick. And of course, there's a witch nearby, because why not?
Bro, like, not even tweaking. Like, when I lived here before, I swear this place was haunted.
Oh, it is. Don't worry.
Like, I swear, like, you know, like, humans have that sixth sense where, like, someone's watching them and they know it?
Yeah.
Bro, I swear, every time I walk through this hallway when no one else is awake, I swear someone is watching me.
Yeah. Look how Jeffrey's right there. No, I'm kidding.
You know, I can't have that base there no more. I can't put my base in there no more. Now that you just fucking said that.
Oh my god, I didn't even look.
Yeah, fuck you.
That is horrifying.
You know that mattress in the mattress that we put in the laundry room?
Yeah.
Dude, that's been literally like every time I walk by it, like I'm not even joking, even when the lights were on, I walk by and I'm like, oh fuck! Because I think there's someone standing there.
Speaking of which, Buddy just moved in, or he's currently moving in actually. He's still got a few things left.
Because I'm a fucking dumbass with my money.
Yeah, he blew it. But I mean, he still got them stacks.
Well, I got stacks, but it's not.
He's got a stack.
I got stacks.
What's your savings like? No, don't expose that on live. Don't listen to me.
What's savings?
Yeah. No. What? I gotta listen to myself now. Jesus.
You know what I'm really happy about?
What?
Screw this podcast. We finna get sentimental right quick.
Well, don't make it too dark.
Not
right?
too dark, motherfucker. You know, I ain't finna get into all that.
Alrighty. I mean, I'm not gonna
But
like you when you jump. Man.
you're my little brother, and with the way you've handled your money is so much better than I handled my money at your age. Cause like,
for context, I was probably over. I don't even know how much. All I know is it was probably over 8 or 9K in debt, and I got out of debt within half a year.
right.
Probably around that time. But
Right.
yeah, keep going.
But see, like,
Context.
you know, I'm not gonna go into the whole debt thing and whatever. Just this and that. I'm not gonna go into the past. What
They don't need to know about that.
What I'm proud of is you can handle your money the way you handle your money. You know, obviously you haven't lived in your own place like I have, to where, you know, I have full responsibility of my money, you know.
Yeah.
And you know once I got full responsibility of my money, I went crazy. But I love the way you've handled your finances, you know. You've put you get your paycheck, and you're like, a fourth of this is towards whatever I want, and the rest of it is going towards bills, you know, whether it's this or that, you know.
Yeah.
And I never, you know, mom and dad when I was younger, when I was your age, they restricted me, but like, I didn't have nothing to pay for, you know?
Dude,
like,
speaking on top of this subject, I'm gonna add another thing. We have plans to get our own fucking house together. Bro, you know how much we're gonna be recording?
oh, a lot.
Dude,
I mean, even now that I'm
gonna
just
be
here.
a content house, bro. That's just gonna be insane.
I mean, even now that I'm just here.
Yeah,
We're
like
recording a lot.
right now,
Like
we're gonna be doing this shit a lot. This is gonna be fun.
I mean, this is a perfect setup right here.
Exactly. I don't really have to do shit. I just have to come in here, set up a second controller, put my headset in. Oh.
Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. But let me get back to what I was saying. I'm very proud of you because, unlike me, you're able to handle your money. You had shit to pay off, and you paid it off. Like when I was 18 and I moved into my apartment, I was so fucked on rent.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
I just had this house with JP. You know, I had this house with JP, and I'm surprised they even let me get the house because of my rent record with the last place, you know. And what's really impressive is, you know, you have your bills. You know, you're like, I still want some money for myself. So you gave yourself a fourth of the paycheck. That, you know, like no matter what your paycheck was, a fourth of it, like this is what I have for myself to last me until the next paycheck. You know.
Shout out to mom and dad.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to mom and dad. Like, you know, I had a lot of help.
I mean, that's part of where the debt came from, but because of me.
Right. I mean, like, I would be, honestly, if it wasn't for mom and dad, I'd be straight up homeless. I'd be living in a fucking cardboard box on Broadway, boy.
Dude, on God, like, the situation we're in now and the way we're able to pursue our lives is actually fucking amazing.
I mean, I'm 22 and moving back into my parents' house for the for the third time. Wait. Yeah, for the third time, I'm moving back into my parents' house at 22.
This gives you that chance.
This does give me the
it gives you that chance to really think about why you're here for that third time.
You know, you're damn right. You are damn right.
Everyone says third time's a charm, and there's no fucking reason for that.
You are damn right. You are damn right.
I know I'm damn right, because I don't remember damn time I was goddamn wrong.
Well, motherfucker.
Shut up. Except for the times I was wrong.
Except for the times I was wrong, I can't remember a goddamn time I wasn't wrong.
Exactly. Wait, was wrong. Because if you can't remember, then it's a bit, yeah. Alright, but
I have an idea here. Again, we got way off topic. What was the topic? Dying Light versus Dead Island.
Is that still the topic we were on?
This is twice now we've done this.
Dude!
Alright, let me propose an idea to you. Instead of talking about Dead Island and Dying Light, let's talk about the better of the games, you know?
Better
like,
of the games.
Dying Light versus Dying Light 2? I felt like Dying Light 1 was way better.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, versus Dying Light 2?
Versus Dying Light 2.
Okay, yeah. I agree
Dying Light
100%.
So we're agreeing Dying Light 1 is better.
Yes.
Dead Island versus Dead Island Riptide? I feel like Dead Island was better.
I have a bias towards Riptide just because I played probably 10 times to 100 times more than I did Dead Island.
So how about we do Dying Light 1 versus Dead Island 2? Because keep in mind, Dead Island 2 still came out way before Dying Light. That still came out way before Dying Light.
Riptide?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Sorry,
yeah,
not Dead Island.
Just to clear things up, because I know viewers would get confused too.
Not Dead Island 2. Dead Island Riptide versus Dying Light 1. So, between those two games, well, honestly, Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide are very similar in gameplay wise. It's just different maps pretty much and different equipment. So honestly, I feel like we could put Dead Island into one category.
Is it alright if I make a few points?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm going back to what I was doing before. I'm slightly comparing, but like It's all biased. You guys have your own opinions. You guys are all biased too. Everyone's biased. But Dying Light 1, that was so revolutionary for me.
It really was.
For multiple
not even
reasons, because like Dead Island, I know there was a good storyline. Like, I know it was good.
Oh,
I just can't remember it for the life of me.
Really?
But Dying Light, God, just everything was so much smoother. Everything felt more like a zombie apocalypse than like what I would do. Because Dead Island, you would be stuck to the ground. And Dying Light is exactly what I would do. I'd be on top of buildings, bro.
So you don't remember the Dying Light story?
Dead Island story.
Oh, you don't remember the Dead Island? Do you remember the Dying Light story?
Dude, I remember that 100%.
Okay, the Dead Island story.
That shit was... Dude, alright, the reason why I have such a bias towards Dying Light 1 is because I spent so long trying to... Like, I played so much of it, like, a couple hundred hours, and then I went into the story just because I was playing online and stuff with that fucking, what was it, like the Predator or something, where someone could be the Beast or Hunter or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
online.
I remember
that.
that.
Shit was sick. I played a lot of that, but then once I was bored of that stuff and just fucking around and getting the Excalibur and shit and holding down X for square for 3 minutes just to get a sword, I actually played the story, and I followed through with it. And I remember a bunch of my parents' friends were there, and I'm not gonna say his name. I can't say it. You guys just say Ant. You guys just say Ant. There you go. That's his name. His name is Ant. Ant was there, because you know who he is.
Yeah.
Ant was there, and he was watching me play the very final scene, and the credits roll. And I burst out in tears because I spent so long, and I was so proud of myself. The story was amazing, but Dead Island, I never got to finish it. I never got to experience that emotion with the game, which makes that bias so much stronger.
You ever finished Dead Island?
I didn't finish it.
Oh, man.
Did I finish it? I don't know. I probably did.
Well, the story was weird. Like,
again, my memory is fucked on Dead Island, but I know most of like the gameplay aspect.
Story-wise, Dying Light got it.
Now I see it, because both games had those big ass dude with maces.
Yeah.
Like,
like I said before, both games are made by both people. Like, you can see a lot of similarities with the games. And especially if you look at Dying Light 2, which came out, what, 2 years ago?
I think it was a little bit more than that now.
No, because remember, I was here last time.
Guess what, everybody? There's a special thing called Google.
Yeah, when did Dying Light 2 come out?
Dying Light 2, let's see. Dying Light, let me spell Light 2 release date.
Because Dead Island 2 released April 22nd, I think.
Dude. Of what year?
This year. Dead Island 2? Dead Island 2 just released like a couple days ago.
Oh, Dead Island 2?
Yeah, just released a couple days ago. No, I said Dead Island.
I could have sworn Dying Light.
No, I said Dead
But
Island.
I was about to say Dying Light 2 came out in 20... No, that was Dying Light. Why is it?
I was gonna say 2015.
Why isn't it saying Dying Light 2? Oh, Dying Light 2 came out on February 4, 2022. There you go.
Yeah,
that sounds more accurate. I was about to say 2015. That's not right.
Just over a year ago. And if you look at the gameplay between Dying Light 2 and Dead Island 2, they look very similar. Like, the gameplay wise, when you're just walking, like, it looks super similar.
Again, I'm not a very big fan of Dying Light 2. I think that I get the motive and all of the things they were trying to do, the idea behind it. They went way overboard with it.
I like Dying Light 2. I finished it. I finished Dying Light 2, but it was just...
I wanted to like it, but I couldn't.
I liked it. I did like it. But I feel like Dying Light 1 was just better.
Again, everyone has their own opinions.
Should we start walking around? At least doing something for the video here?
Yeah, you know what? Let's get off this topic. We've been on it for a decent amount of time.
What's the next topic? Let's get the next topic and just start walking around until we find a village.
You know, this is a perfect time to start walking.
This ain't a the perfect time. There's 2 of them.
What the fuck? Oh wait, they're in a fight. They're in a fight. Stop. It's time to stand back and watch.
I got money on the left.
I got money on right.
$1.
$1?
$1. You got it?
Yep. One.
Why am I getting hit? Fucking
You gotta
bitches.
stand back a lot. They have harming potions.
Fucking third party bitch. Come on. What?
Which fights never end?
Huh?
Which fights never end?
They don't end?
They don't end.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a proven fact. Which fights never end?
Well, motherfucker, you know I don't play Minecraft like that. Goddamn. What the fuck? Let's go exploring then. Fuck.
I have a heart, so you know what?
Hey, wait. Oh, how'd you do that?
Because I jumped.
Oh, well,
So I can get full heart.
let me just drown myself.
Yeah, alright. But the reason why I said this.
You a fan of Weezer?
Actually, a little bit, yeah. But that's not the topic.
Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills.
That's not the topic. That's not the topic. The topic is much deeper than that, my friend. It is. What is your meaning of life?
Nothing. There is no meaning to life.
No meaning.
There is no meaning to life.
Is there any reasoning behind that?
Well, think about it. So, like, sure, we've progressed throughout life. You know, everything that people before us have done, we benefit off of. But for what? You know, like we build things for people in the future. People have built things for us in the past, right? We build things for people in the future. What is it for? Let me tell you what it's for. Nothing. Because in the end, everybody dies. There's no reason for anything except for self-satisfaction.
Self-satisfaction.
You know what I'm saying?
You were right.
All right. There is no reason to be doing anything except for self-satisfaction, and it's in something that was implanted in your head.
Yeah, as I was gonna say, the meaning of life is really just to make yourself happy, which is what he was just saying. And but before you get into I know you're dying to say.
Oh, brother.
But what I see life as is, you just gotta try to be happy. But like, just the amount of shit that comes your way, he truly is right. It's truly nothing. There is no reason. You're just here. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make do what you can do. But go ahead, continue.
I'm not even gonna lie, I forgot what I was talking about. But
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yep. But I mean,
but yeah, we all get your concept. It's like this.
Everything that we can do or that we have done, it's all temporary satisfaction.
I mean, we were talking to your buddy JP earlier while we were moving furniture. Like,
actually, before you hold that thought,
I got you.
But so JP was my roommate before I moved in here. His thought on it, we both have very bad depression, and it's clinically addressed. Not to get too deep, but his way on living is don't look for happiness, look for satisfaction. You know what I mean? Don't look for happiness in something. Create something, build satisfaction in your life. Now, although that kind of contradicts my point that I was making to where life has no meaning, but don't look at life as searching for happiness. Look at it as searching for satisfaction. Now, before I get too deep into that, I'll let Unholy finish what he was saying.
No, I'm actually gonna build off of that because, that's probably more accurate than what I was saying. Because I was saying happiness, but I believe it is more satisfaction than happiness.
Happiness doesn't exist.
I believe it's just a masking.
Happiness doesn't exist.
It's a masking of satisfaction.
Yes, happiness doesn't exist.
But as I was trying to say, like, satisfaction, like dropping out and getting this job, that was satisfaction at its finest. Like, doing YouTube at nights whenever I want to doing this podcast. That's satisfaction.
Some people getting their degree is satisfactory, but for people like us doing our own thing,
Happiness
that's satisfactory.
Is just exploiting it to other people. Not exactly exploiting. I would put that in a different word. But I'm multiple different things, and I cannot think of that exact word. So do what you will. But since we clearly got our points across.
Yeah, I think we covered that topic pretty well.
The next topic also has to do with life, sort of. What is the afterlife to you? Also nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
See, I need to make it.
Hold on. You know what? You went first last time. I'm gonna go first this time.
Okay.
I also believe nothing. Don't worry, I'm not gonna. Hopefully not gonna contradict you, but
I mean, keep in mind we came from the same seed, so.
Yes. But what I believe is there has been this fact that was revealed back when I was in middle school, and whether it is true or not, I believe it to be real. When you die, you have 7 minutes of brain activity left. Probably less than that.
Depending on how you die.
Yes, very much. But besides that, during that however much time you have left of brain activity, you experience your whole life again.
It's nothing but euphoria.
Exactly.
Now, honestly, I haven't died, but from scientific research that I've done, nothing in death hurts. It's all euphoria.
Like, I'm not trying to contradict any Christians out there or anyone out there. You guys have your own beliefs. We have our beliefs. We're just trying to get our beliefs across. All right, don't try to hate.
This is nothing but an opinion-based podcast.
Exactly.
This is all opinions. There's no facts here.
We will not hate you for commenting.
There's no facts here. There's no facts here.
But back to my saying, which was what?
You're talking about death and the afterlife.
I mean, I'm aware, but what was the last thing I said? Do you reckon?
Talking about how you believe that there's nothing, but fuck, what were you saying?
I don't know.
I hate being drunk and high at the same time.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking annoying.
Well, so I'll ask you the same question then. Hopefully you'll get back on track.
Yeah.
What is there for you in the afterlife?
Alright, so we're just repeating the question. Alright, I'm fine with that.
Just to get back on track.
Right,
Obviously,
so,
they know we're high and drunk.
Yeah. So, I believe there's nothing. And I'm getting a little bit of the track. The 7 minutes or less of brain activity, depending on the situation of how you die, I believe that your entire life, quote unquote, flashes before your eyes, as people say. Bro, you were spilling.
Yeah, I understand that. That was supposed to be yours.
Okay. Fine,
well, you got a very small
you paid
shot.
for it.
Well, duh.
Duh. But before I
I'm the
finish
only
this, so
one.
you get that flashback, and I believe this connects to the last point of the meaning of life. That little bit that you feel as you're dying. I feel like that is the last bit of your body trying to give you satisfaction. For the very last time.
I don't feel that as satisfaction. I feel like that is
when you see your whole life in front of your eyes, it's
yeah.
Not, I mean, I don't know, but I believe it would be all the happy memories, and I also said this in middle school in a little questioning after a book we were reading. I forgot, it was a short story, but I believed that if you died, that last few minutes or so of brain activity would also show how you died and give you like relief if there was ever an afterlife.
See,
but now I'm more towards just the satisfactory part of the fun parts of your life flashing past your eyes.
Fucker. Alright, back into a fucking cave. Back into a fucking cave.
Yeah, it's supposed to be gameplay, but we're really trying to talk, and these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm literally just trying to talk.
Dirt. Why are you going into sand?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Dirt.
Well, you fucking lead the way, motherfucker. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, look what you did!
I didn't do shit, we're still alive. So let me, while we're running away, let me touch on what Unholy was talking about. The afterlife. Or not the afterlife, that, you know, the flash that you see of your, you know, the life flashing before your eyes, you know? There's another skeleton.
Oh, lovely.
I don't see. Now again, I'm not Christian. I don't believe in an afterlife to whether you go to heaven or hell. Like, you know, I'll be damned. You know, I'm damned if there is a heaven or hell. You know,
Now,
like I'm fucked if there is.
Really quick, I do believe that there is a sort of, you know what I'm saying?
You think so?
But I do believe there's a sort of hell, not heaven. Actually, I guess if I'm thinking of this in this aspect, I guess there is in heaven too. But that flashing of your life, the good parts flashing before your eyes, that's heaven. The bad parts, if you get all bad parts, that's hell, because you're reliving all of the things that were bad to you, all of the things that you count as torture, badness.
Right, but that contradicts what you said before.
What do you mean?
You said you see nothing after you die. What?
The light flashing before your eyes is what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
light flash. Okay. So you don't necessarily believe in heaven or hell, but you believe that the light flashing before your eyes, if you see bad,
because obviously you're not going to see everything in your life in that 7 minutes. But if it shows you all good moments, I feel like that would be a good definition of heaven. But if it's all bad moments and things that have traumatized you, horrified you for your whole life, that is hell.
See, I feel like I'm kind of in the mix.
As you're dying?
I'm in the mix, kind of. So, like, obviously, I don't believe in heaven or hell. Obviously.
We obviously have no experience. We have not died.
I do feel like you do experience some sort of flash of your life experiences, but obviously I've never died.
Exactly.
And I'm not very religious, but the what I believe would happen, this is what I would believe would happen, is you would get, you know, like in sports you get a highlight reel, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what would happen. You get a highlight reel, but it would be your good and your bad. I feel it'd be like, this is where I feel like this is
possible too.
I feel like this is where you fucked up the most, but this is where you also shine the brightest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like
these are your highest and your lowest are your moments. Make of it what you will. In these last few moments that you have, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I feel. That's what I see those last few moments as. How the fuck are you in third person?
Yes.
I thought you were looking at me for a second. I was tweaking.
No, but speaking of our circumstances right now, as of how we are, our next topic is. What?
Sorry.
You should have stayed in that hole, my man.
I should have.
Oh, I see your name tag.
Do you?
Yes.
Am I getting close?
You're going
to you?
farther. But our next topic is what is your best high and or drunk experience?
What is my best high or drunk experience?
High and or drunk experience. So you could be both at the same time and have your best. Oh, creeper.
I can say about one of my most memorable.
Hold on, let me open the hole. You see it?
Yep.
You see it?
I got. Oh,
Block. Face me.
But I can tell you about one of my most memorable.
That's fair.
Okay, so remember when I had my 1999 Eddie Bauer Ford Explorer?
I do.
So
that shit was a beast. Very top heavy, but very fun.
I can't. There's too many moments. Cause like me, you gotta remember me and my friends.
Oh, don't worry.
Right. There's too many moments that, like, you can't.
I've bet for a long time.
You can't bet on one moment to be the best. You know.
Yeah, which is why it's such a tough question.
I'll tell you one of my most memorable ones. When people are like, "What's one of your high stories?" This is the one I tell them. So, it was me, Alex, Anthony, Patrick and another person. We had Patrick in the trunk, and now it was 99 Ford Explorer.
Yeah.
So you had trunk access from the back seat, right?
Yeah.
And so Patrick was just chilling in the back in the trunk, and we had been chilling in Patrick's. We've been chilling in his driveway, just smoking. No air on. All the windows up, so that bitch was hot boxed to like where you couldn't see each other.
I said some gibberish, but you got it.
Yeah, we smoked at least 3 blunts and at least 5 bongs. Like that bitch was hot boxed. Right.
So fun.
To where you could barely see each other, right?
God.
And I was driver. And keep in mind, I'm sorry, YouTube. But we were like 16, all of us. We were like 16, and
yeah, you know how kids are.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know how kids are.
We've matured. We've gotten better at our actions.
We have gotten better.
Look at us now.
I'm 22. I don't. We
don't condone this, by the way.
I do not.
As a very big disclaimer, I will put that before any drugs come up. I will put disclaimers. So yes. Please, if you are against any of this, please click off.
Please, like even if you do,
we don't care about views. We just want to entertain people. But if you are against this, please click off.
If you're against it, click off. But even if you are with it, please don't consider this as
do it.
We're not condoning this.
We were lucky in our circumstances.
Fuck me. Hell, I would be.
We were lucky in our circumstances.
Oh fuck yeah, we were lucky. You especially.
Yes, but me especially.
But so we had all of our friends, we were smoking, and so this shit got to where I couldn't see my passenger, right? But I could just barely see out the windshield. And me and my homies, we drove to the nearest McDonald's that was open. And I remember I ordered I barely cracked it because we were still in the hot box. We got in the drive-thru and we were still in the hot box because the whole way to McDonald's, we didn't crack the windows, nothing. The AC was off. There was no air. It was hot as a motherfucker. We was sweating.
Wait, what time of the year?
Huh?
What time of the year?
It was summer.
Jesus.
It was like June or July.
Don't disclose the location, but where we are, it fluctuates a lot. But in the summer, it has reached temperatures of 110 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius.
Pretty much in winter, it'll get to -60 feel.
We have gotten there.
We've gotten to negative. No, I think in recent years. We've gotten to -50 feel.
There was a year. I forgot which year it was. But
it was 60.
It was -60.
I walked home in that on that day.
We were colder than Antarctica for I think it was a day or two.
No, it was one day.
It was
one night. It was one night. And I remember I walked home that night. I walked home from Patrick's house. I walked home that night.
It hurt to breathe.
Oh, motherfucker, it fucking hurt. Because all I had on was a sweatshirt and a fucking... What are those Russian hats?
I walked outside in a t-shirt.
Oh, that shit hurted.
It did hurt. It hurted like a butt cheek on a stick.
Okay, so my McDonald's story.
Yeah.
This is the highest, your favorite... Well, so I can't say favorite, but this is my most memorable. So we smoked, hot box, went to McDonald's, and I barely cracked the window, and we ordered, and it was at least 30 items. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
Please,
so 6 people.
For the love of God, tell me you released it at the window.
I'm getting there. So I barely cracked the window to order it. It was 30 items, and there was 6 people, and we got to the window. And the person's like, all right, the total is this, and I rolled down the window all the way, and the smoke, I don't know if you've ever had a fucking hotbox car and went into a drive-thru or just out of your garage or whatever, but that smoke fucking flows into the nearest window. And so we pulled up to the drive-thru window, and I rolled down my window, and all like the entire hot box went right into the McDonald's. and the dude's like, "Oh, y'all are having a good time, aren't you?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, we are," and he gave me a discount.
That's why you're able to get high on the job at fast food, because the air blows into the drive-thru.
Well, I can't say what job I'm at now, but
I cannot say either.
the job that I'm at now, boy, I'd be baked the
If
entire
anything
time.
actually goes viral that I have and I disclose the restaurant I am in, I could get fired.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not disclosing where I'm working at. But
I think I have disclosed it before, but very discreetly, I believe.
I'll say the job I'm working at, I
Don't-
drive my own car.
Yeah, you drive your own car. That's it.
I drive my own car, so I'm not on company car. I'm on company. I'm on company time.
We got over there. You really
What's
get the shit into the
yeah.
McDonald's. But my moment
What's your moment?
was pretty much the same thing, except for it was 8 bowls out of a hookah.
Out of man, see,
You know how big those bowls are.
man,
But here's the thing. There's more than that. It was in I believe it's called a GMC Yukon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck a Yukon.
We had an outlet extension that plugged into cars, like the cigarette outlet thing. More technical difficulties.
Sorry about that. We had some more tough technical difficulties, but Unhold is gonna get back to a story.
Alrighty, so we had extensions from the lighter thing, the thing that would light your cigarettes, and pretty much we hooked up a TV and a PlayStation 2, and we played Guitar Hero while smoking 8 bowls out of a hookah. That shit was crazy. We were playing Guitar Hero like no fucking tomorrow, bro. That shit was crazy.
I don't know if I ever told you about it, but there was one time where, you remember I had that card, a USB adapter that Alex gave me? Well, there was one time where I brought my TV and my Xbox to school in my Impala, my 2001
I brought
Impala.
the Switch to school. That shit was fun.
So I brought my 2001 Impala and a TV and an Xbox, and during lunch, and it's like we had lunch, open hour, and then government they didn't really give a fuck about.
Yeah.
So during lunch, I had my homies come out to my car and we'd run Madden tournaments for fucking 3 hours straight in my car, because like obviously we didn't have any internet access, but plugging it, like we could turn on the TV, we could turn on the Xbox, we could run Madden. We just did Play Now. We had 2 people in front, 3 people in back. We did 5 people tournaments. You know, 2 people play each other, 2 people play each other, and obviously, you know me.
Yeah, you dominated.
Right.
Top of the league.
Well, so I was
Cash prize.
everyone knew I was like top of the Madden leaderboard, you know. So like those 4 would play each other. They'd do a tournament. I was the king, you know. Like
They would face whoever
right.
won against them would face you.
right, whoever won that tournament would face me. And by the time that got done, it was perfect timing to go in for government class. You know, it was like
Yeah.
that was good times in high school.
All right. So we got our experiences out of the way. Time for the next topic, including the game. What? What? What are you doing? Burping. Get it out of you.
Give me,
Modelo time.
give me 15 seconds.
15 seconds. 14 seconds. 13 seconds. 12 seconds. 11 seconds. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And he is back. He kept his promise, he kept his word. You know this man is reliable. You can rely on him. For any public content, you can go over and check him out on at Dionation Gaming or search him up by Classified Cycle Gaming. Space in between the cycle and gaming. He produces PS5 console content, so you know it'll be at least some 1080p content and 60 FPS. Maybe even 120.
Something like that.
You never know. He does fun glitches on COD, and he does a lot of other games. You should check him out. Along with me too at Real Unholy, capital R, capital U, capital H. Or you can just search me up by typing Unholy or going through. You did not put me in the description, so you cannot go through the description. But don't worry. I don't know why I'm telling you that. But, like I said, we got our experiences across. So time to go to our next topic, which is including this game. How do you feel about
When we first found it?
to now? How do you parts? What do you think about Minecraft from when it started to right before Mojang sold it?
When did Mojang sell it?
I believe it was before the Aquatic update.
That was before they released like all these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
The one that's coming after you.
indeed. I know you haven't played it as much as me, but I know you've had your fair share, especially back in the early
So
days.
comparing from Mojang to now, or
No, from when it first. I mean, I guess you don't know much about when it first released.
yeah, like I'm not too versed.
When it
on
first
this game.
released, it had a. You know what? What was your first? Do you remember your first experience?
Yeah, I remember when I was in 6th grade, it first came out for PS3.
Okay, Scouts, that wasn't nice.
I remember this came out on PS3 and I downloaded it for PS3.
Oh, right. I remember that whole situation.
Yeah, and I remember I'd get up like half an hour before I normally get up in middle school so I could sit there and play for half an hour.
Yeah, there was times where we were grounded and we would still just sneak up. We would stay up so late while parents were gone, having dinner or something, and we would just play Minecraft, and they would get home and we would scramble so fast because we were like, oh shit, we didn't hear them pull in, all we heard was the door slam, so now they're
Right.
already on their
Ooh,
way
village.
in. Oh, blacksmith?
I don't know.
You.
Well, they have food though, so I can get some fucking eats.
Yeah, you'll be able to find enough bread, a lot of bread, much bread, very much bread. Don't worry about my stutter. For some reason, I am developing a stutter, and I do not like it. I am afraid.
I know.
Do not worry. I am okay. I just am embarrassed.
What up, Jit?
Cats. What up, Jit? Bed, chest, get. You want some food? I got plenty. I got 9 potatoes, 9 apples, 2 bread.
9 taters.
Actually, 1 bread.
Oh, I got hella apples.
8 apples. Oh yeah, all right. You got food. You good? But yeah. How do you think it's developed since you first experienced it on PS3?
Wow, it's crazy development. Like, the gameplay is still the same.
I mean, look at me.
But I mean, even just the skins itself. Just the skins itself, like the things you can do with the skins has been great development over the years. Like that. The gameplay, obviously, you know, the gameplay has always been Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you can't really stray far away from Minecraft gameplay when it comes to Minecraft.
Have you experienced the Warden?
The Warden?
He has no idea. Have you experienced? Yeah, you have. You've experienced the Cave and Cliffs update, right? Where there's
I mean,
huge caves and shit.
A little bit. Like,
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
don't play this much, you know?
If you go far enough down, there's a place called the Deep Dark, or something like that.
The Deep Dark?
Something like that. And if you make too much noise while in a certain area, you will summon a Warden, and he is able to one-punch you through Netherite, I believe. If that is correct.
And that's in this update?
The Caves and Cliffs update, I believe that was in 1 or 2 or 3 updates ago. I do not know. Hey, donkey.
Jesus.
Hey, it's the Nutty Professor.
You're a nutty professor.
Wow. I can't believe you would say that. Alright. So, not much to say about that topic, except, for my opinion, Microsoft kind of ruined it. But
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really don't have much to say on it just because I've never been really much of a Minecraft fanatic.
I've been very into it, and I feel like, although all the stuff they added is cool, and they did a decent job, I just feel like Mojang could have done a much better job. And this is strictly Bedrock Edition. Obviously, Java, he has no experience of that because he hasn't really played that on PC as much. I think you probably have like an hour of PC.
Not even.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember
he probably has like 30 minutes of PC Minecraft.
I was gonna say, I remember you downloaded it once on PC and you had like an MW3 mod on it, and I played that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but get all this hay. But yeah, I have a decent amount of time on Java. It's not too much, but it's a lot better than Bedrock. A lot of people would say otherwise, but I also grew up on Bedrock, and I still have that opinion.
Bitch, I'll beat your ass. I'm on mama. Straight hands. Hands right to eat for everybody, bitch.
If you jump and hit them as you're falling, you can crit. It does like 1.5 times damage, I believe, something like that. There he goes, he's dead. Alright, so we didn't really get much out of that topic, so we will move on to the next one. Have you seen anything about the new Mario movie that came out?
I haven't seen shit except for one scene.
Was it with Mario in it?
It did have Mario. That was when he took the wrong shroom and he went small, and Seth Rogen went.
Our topic is Chris Pratt as Mario.
Is there an issue with that, in your opinion?
I do believe there is an issue with that.
Who would you rather have?
I would rather have the actual Mario voice actor who is willing to do the role, I believe.
See,
here's the reasoning behind that. Because with Chris Pratt, it's just that, like I've said many times before in this podcast, strictly marketing. Chris Pratt, big name, yippee, movie go brr, money go brr, alright? Chris Pratt is a big name, and they just wanted him in there so they would get more views. Along with Black Jack. Or Jack Black. Black Jack. Black Jack is
with Seth Rogen.
Exactly.
Right.
Along with everyone else that I do never remember the name of.
I feel like if you get the original Mario, well, I suppose when it comes to Mario, I'm still a youngster, you know.
Have you heard Chris Pratt's voice lines?
I haven't heard. I've heard a little bit of it.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard a little bit of it.
But like, imagine Mario where it's like a let's go versus Chris Pratt where it's let's go. Like, what is that?
It's the same thing with the new Buzz Lightyear movie, though.
But I mean, Buzz Lightyear is sick. You can't diss Buzz Lightyear.
I suppose Buzz Lightyear is Buzz Lightyear, you know, he doesn't really have an ethnicity. I suppose Mario is Italian. Chris Pratt doesn't really put an Italian accent on it, but
Buzz Lightyear is a toy.
Then again, think about it.
Think about this. Buzz Lightyear was a toy. Mario was technically an actual person in that universe. But with Buzz Lightyear being a toy, it was a toy sold all across the world, which means it could be any ethnicity. Mario was Italian.
You remember in the movies he had a Spanish setting, Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, he did. He had multiple settings.
He had a Spanish. Yeah, he had a Spanish setting and shit.
we know very much about that. Getting stuck on the fucking menu music in Spanish. Deja vu.
Deja vu. So
the amount of hours stuck listening to that.
Some context on that. When we were younger, we had the DVD edition of Toy Story, and younger me decided it would be funny as hell to put it in Japanese.
Oh, it was Japanese?
It was Japanese, yeah.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
And I never knew how to flip it back. Why is there a light under there? Oh, that's the... Wow, I'm tweaking. I thought I was back in my house.
I was like, what
at
the
my
fuck?
house for a second.
What the hell?
Wow. See, sorry. So, this is my first night in this house. Where my desk was, there was that heater underneath.
Oh!
So I was like, why the fuck is there a light coming underneath the heater? I forget there's a fucking door right there. God damn it. Well, do you have anything else you wanna...
Have we talked enough shit about Chris Pratt? Or Mario movie, I guess, really?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like... I feel like we haven't touched on the point, really. But in my opinion, I feel like it was okay. Since the rest of the cast... Like, with the rest of the cast that they had, I feel like it was okay.
Keep in mind, we are yet to see it. We have just seen bits and pieces. I mean, I
haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie either, but I've seen probably considerably more than he
But
has.
see, that argument, it's the same thing with Buzz Lightyear. You know, everyone was getting upset because it wasn't the original Buzz Lightyear voice. You know, same thing with Mario. Like,
understandable. And again,
right?
I
Like,
haven't seen it.
Obviously, yeah, I haven't seen the new Buzz Lightyear one either. But I mean, it's the same thing with this. Like, obviously, it's not like the person that voiced Mario. He's still alive. He's old as shit.
Yeah,
but
he
still
can
alive.
still make the voice pretty damn well too.
Who else would you have? Because there
I wouldn't do Chris Pratt to do that. I don't know who I would pick, but not Chris Pratt.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, I get for marketing purposes, yeah, definitely.
Well, so here's the thing with all these games that, like all these OG games that you had Mario, the OG Mario. You know, you have the original voice actor.
Yeah.
There wasn't many lines. I mean, back then it was just Yahoo, fuck it. You know, like there was just a couple of lines.
As many people have said, it would be very annoying to hear that for 2 hours.
Right.
But
so, like,
which is another reason why I kind of understand, but at the same time, it's pretty disappointing to not hear Mario in his natural voice.
The only reason why I can find it disappointing is because Mario, you know the backstory. He's an Italian plumber.
And then all of a sudden, he just sounds American.
Right. See, that's the only issue I have with it. Other than that, I can understand why they casted who they casted. Because, like, you have the original Mario. He's still alive, but none of the other characters in the Mario universe had a fucking voice line.
Yeah.
At least not to my knowledge. Again, I'm still young for Mario.
A little bit, but it was exactly like Mario.
It was exactly like Mario.
Voices.
Yahoo! Like, just very few.
Like Luigi's... And you got Waluigi's. That's all. It's
right.
just noises.
So I mean, like, there's not a whole lot you can really.
I mean, Donkey Kong is just a fucking monkey that went.
Right. Like, obviously, Chris Pratt didn't put on an Italian accent, but again, who gives a fuck? If you give a fuck, you give a fuck. But me personally, I don't give a damn. Because, I mean, it's still Mario. Obviously, he's not Italian, but you know, I mean, from the few clips I've seen, it seems pretty damn good. And apparently, people love Jack Black's part of Bowser. Apparently, people love Jack Black.
I feel like that would be amazing. I haven't seen the movie, but if I had, But on that subject, what about Toad? Do you remember who voices Toad?
The original or the new one? I haven't seen anything of Toad in the new one. I remember old Toad.
Peels. I remember. I think it's one of the Peels.
From Key and Peele, or?
Yeah, I think so.
There's no way that they voiced.
I may be very wrong.
Are you serious?
But I remember Peel being a name. And for Toad. Here, hold on. Again, Google. Keegan-Michael Key.
He's in that?
Keegan-Michael Key. Key and Peele.
He's Toad?
Yeah.
That's funny as hell. I don't know if I really accept that, but you know, he's funny.
I mean, I've heard a little bit. It's a decent. I mean, it's pretty funny.
Does he do a good Toad impression?
it's not what you would expect, but after listening to it, it's like, alright, yeah, I can see that as Toad.
Okay, fair enough.
But ladies and gentlemen, it is now 5:30 in the morning. I have work and I have to go to bed. So I hope you guys have a nice day, nice night, nice whatever.
Before we end this, this is our first time doing a podcast sort of thing. I can guarantee you it will come more often in the future here.
Of course, this was very fun, very funny, and this villager is staring you the fuck down.
Well, yeah, he's got some sort of beef. I ought to beat his ass, but I won't do that this time.
And I think he's just interested in the conversation.
Yeah, it could just be the gap tooth I got too.
It's like, why the fuck you so damn surprised? Like, it's been.
I mean, clearly I'm something.
Alrighty, but yeah, this is for sure to come, especially if you guys enjoy it, and if you do, leave this man a like.
Alrighty, this is Classified Psycho, signing out.
Unholy, also signing out.